Hello, my people. Now we, the Nation Voice. Today, we get a lot of good packages for you. But I want first of all beg una, say, I beg, make una dey patient with us. Because today's video, it will take a little bit long past the one we say we do before. Because there are a lot of things we say we put together for this very video. I know say you yourself, una will love them. And if it be say now the first time we be say you take the watch us for this channel and I be this, please subscribe to this very channel and put your hand for that notification button so that anytime we be say we take upload a new video, they will give you a signal that will tell you say we don't upload and you will be the first person to watch. And I pray the same way we be say take the help us on this channel that God Almighty will send people that will help you in everything you do for your life in Jesus' name. And without wasting much of your time, let's go there. My people, our brother, what did they call Senator Dino Melaye? When me I they call actor Dino. The man don't call chain for Senate House. Say the way when Nigeria they go now, where be say everything when we they use as a nation now borrow. Very soon now it will be like say we will don't they borrow children for another country. Now the man say I know if we take this one again, now call chain and tear apart for Senate President neck. You think say na joke at the joke. Take a look.
Mr. President, I start by saying that this budget as presented by the President of the Federal Republic of Nigeria is a budget that Nigerians and the Parliament needs to be sorry about. Before I go to the meat of the budget, Mr. President, we'll have to look at the state of our economy vis-a-vis the provisions stipulated in the budget therein. Mr. President, as I speak to the Parliament this afternoon, the federal government has spent $41 billion to cushion and stabilize the naira. $41 billion have been spent by the federal government to maintain, cushion, and stabilize the dollar. How long shall we continue in sin and ask grace to abound, Mr. President? I bring also to the attention of the Parliament that we no longer have enough foreign reserve to continue to cushion the effects of devaluation of the naira. Mr. President, the price of crude have dropped to 50 from 60. This is very significant and makes the projection price of crude oil in the 2019 budget unrealizable and unrealistic. Mr. President, there's a drop in the internally generated revenue of federal government. My respected colleagues, there is a drop in the revenue of Nigerian customs. Federal government have no money again to subsidize fuel subsidy. In the midst of all this outrageously calamitous situation, Mr. President, how do we fund the 2019 budget? Are we going to fund the budget based on daily contribution? Are we going to borrow again, Mr. President? These are questions begging for answers. I want to announce to Nigerians, despite the hypocrisy of the federal government, despite the lies in this budget, I prophesy to you, Mr. President, and to Nigerians, that the federal government will soon deregulate. Mr. President, inflation is on the rise. Unemployment is in the increase. Yet we have a budget that have nothing for the poor masses of this country. I challenge the proponents of the 2019 budget. I challenge those who support everything presented by the executive to tell me where in the 2019 budget has any provision been made for the Talakawas? Where in the 2019 budget is there any provision for the have-nots, the unemployed, and the poor masses of the Federal Republic of Nigeria? Mr. President, as I speak, there is no longer foreign investment in Nigeria. And I announce to you, Mr. President, with all these indices and yardstick, by the end of May, except there is a miracle, dollar will rise to 500 naira to $1. Because we have depleted our foreign reserve, we are a chartered borrowing nation. Mr. President, upon the announcement of Muhammadu Buhari as the winner of the election.
Point of order, Senator.
Mr. President, my name is Barrow Jibrin. I represent Kano North. Mr. President, I come under Order 53, Rule 7, and with your permission, I read. It shall be out of order to use offensive and insulting language. Mr. President, I want you to draw the attention or to call Senator Dino Melaye to order not to use insulting and offensive language while making contribution on this floor, on the floor of the Senate. He said he said that the federal government is hypocrite, and he said the federal government is telling lies, and now he said we are a borrowing nation, insulting the entire country, insulting the entire country. So please call him to order to stop using. Please call him.
All right. Thank you very much. Distinguished Senator, just keep the argument to the issue of the budget. I don't see. Carry on.
I'm not discussing my family problem. It's the budget we are discussing. Mr. President, after that distraction, I want to say that as I speak, after the announcement of Muhammadu Buhari as the president-elect of the Federal Republic of Nigeria, the stock markets have lost over 300 billion. And as I speak, Mr. President, as I speak to you, Mr. President, it is my turn to speak, and I expect that my colleagues will observe decorum and speak when their time comes. Mr. President, I want to state that there will be devaluation of the Naira. We cannot, as a nation, be borrowing again to fund the 2019 budget. Mr. President, our external debt as I speak today is $23 billion, the highest in the history of the Federal Republic of Nigeria. Not under the military government do we have this type of borrowing. Our local debt today is over $20 billion. That is to say that the Federal Republic of Nigeria today is owing over $40 billion US, with about 60% of this amount is incurred under the administration in question. Mr. President, I also give this vantage information. To this Senate, Mr. President, that already there is a plan to write you or write the Senate through you, where another $12 billion is about to be borrowed to service Port Harcourt, Maiduguri rail project. If that comes to the Senate, Mr. President, I hope when Senator Yayi will be speaking and we are interrupting him, you will not call us to question. This Senate This Senate is a responsible Senate. I have the floor. I should be allowed to make my remarks. You can counter me when you have the right to speak. Finally, Mr. President, if federal government succeed in a matter of few weeks to send that request of $12 billion to service Port Harcourt Maiduguri rail project, our borrowing as a nation will be close to $60 billion. Then we are now going to borrow again to in-debt to put generations yet unborn in danger. And all these monies we are borrowed, Mr. President. I want to ask that let my colleagues who are hell-bent on supporting anything executive tell this Senate, what have we benefited from the over $16 billion?
All right. Okay, Senator. All right, Senator. Okay, Senator Shiu. Okay, say point of order, Senator.
Mr. President, distinguished colleagues, I am standing on the same order 53 raised by distinguished Senator Barrow. Mr. President, we are discussing the principles of this budget. The budget is already before us. We as senators of this republic, the Senate leader has captured it in the first page of presentation, showing concern for the high level of debt borrowing. And now what we need to do is to find solution to this thing and suggest how to the way forward. We are not here to complain. We are not here to criticize. We are supposed to discuss and provide the way forward. I want the other colleagues to be guided by these simple principles that we are discussing the fundamental principles of this budget.
All right. First point of order sustained.
My people, you see what they talk? Somebody stand up, they talk something where they say it they happen to Nigeria. The pain, the problem, when would they face? They review the real problem of which they themselves supposed to sit down, really look out to this matter, say, let us check this thing. When they say this man really they talk. Another person stand up, they talk about insult, saying federal government of Nigeria is being insulted. Why would they be insulted? You just see the wuru and magomago when they did our country. Somebody, okay, for everything where this man talk now, there's something where they say you talk where touch me where he say okay, they talk about how they want to stabilize dollar, how they want to do this one, how they want to feed their wardrobe. Where the budget that concerns the help of the common masses, the Nigerians, the citizens, when vote these people into power, waiting be the empowerment when we say inside this budget of 2019 and when we say it consigned to help them. No one they can point out for his side. You stand up talking about insult, talking about calling a man that is speaking the truth or to order because he stood up to say the truth. This country, my people, this country, it go hard. It will only take the grace of God. It will only take the grace of God. Now, this will be the reason why they say they try to push all these people aside. They try to make sure say these people never come to any leadership position where they said they will be able to oppose them of their evil doing. They just want them dead themselves. So that whenever they bring about the issue of how they want to consume Nigerian money, how they want to borrow, how they want to feed their wardrobe, how they want to carry money, when we say they themselves no will live to enjoy. Nobody will stand up to oppose them. My people, I just want you people to judge for yourself. And going on again, we have our brother from the north. His name na Alhaji Mustafa Okaka. I don't really know how to pronounce this name. The man don't vex. He say their house is there where be say that they talk about hate speech. And not only that, they don't carry rope come outside. They say anybody will talk anyhow for internet, say they go hang on. Now this man call out. He said before this one happen, he himself, he go talk. May all of us, now our responsibility, may all of us they talk. Because if we not talk, honestly, these people, they mean waiting that they talk. And if it isn't a joke at the joke, you just take a look.
Assalamu alaikum, fellow Nigerians. I bring you greeting from Almighty Allah. I am Alhaji Mustafa Okaka Najia Makafa. There are so many issues right now. But before I say anything, I am showing you people this rope. This rope is signifying that somebody is about to commit suicide by hanging. I don't know if I am going to die by hanging after this video. I don't know if I am going to die even before I finish this video by hanging. Kenajiba, I am saying this because in Nigeria, everything has taken a different dimension. Not up to 1 week, we have been hearing hate speech bill. Hate speech bill, I don't know. Nigeria is becoming a den of murderers. Permit me to use that word. I used to believe that Nigeria is our father's land. Nigeria is our home. Nigeria is a great country with great people. But la ilaha illallah, I have seen enough in this very government. We cannot die in silence. Nigerians, you must come out and speak. We are seeing a lot of things, and we are trying to be patient that one day things will turn around for the betterment of Nigerians. But the more we are trying to be patient, the more we see a lot of other things that we must come out and speak about. Well, like just a few days ago, we are hearing this hate speech bill. We didn't know what this one actually meant, but when we keep asking, we are getting the facts now. But let me tell you something. Let me remind you people something. And this government something very important. There is no bill to hang political looters. Kenajiba. There is no bill to hang corrupt senators who will pad the budget in order for them to loot money. There is no such bill. There is no bill to hang governors who have looted the treasury of their state dry, and after that they will switch into the Senate House as senators. There is no such bill. Follow me up. I am talking Nigerians. You will know where I am coming from. But lie. Enough is enough. There is no bill to hang party leaders who sell political offices to highest bidders. There is no such bill. Follow me. I am talking. Nigeria, we must stand and speak for our right. Nobody will silence us, and we will not die in silence like sleep. There is no bill to hang bandits who killed fellow Nigerians for money. There is no such bill. Kenajiba, follow me. There is no bill put in place to hang Boko Haram that have been killing Nigerians for more than 15 years. There is no such bill. In fact, Boko Haram were arrested. Once they are arrested, they put them into the Nigerian army back. There is no bill to hang them. There is no bill to end poverty, inequality, insecurity, and even create jobs. There is no such bill at all. That is even no-go area. But as I speak with you, they have made all arrangements possible. And I believe that bill has gone through the first reading in the Senate House, and even in the Federal House of Rep. As I speak with you, but there is a bill now to hang people and kill fellow Nigerians which is unacceptable by Almighty Allah. Allah is against that. They have put a bill in place to sentence anyone that made hate speech. What is hate speech? So Nigerians are going to be killed like cow. Nigerians are going to be killed like chicken. Nigerians are going to be slaughtered like goat by this rope. You see, these are the same kind of leaders that we go under the rain, under the sun during election to perform our civic rights by voting for them, voting them into office. So you are making us believe that once we finish voting you people into office, the rest is that our death is on the line. Nigerians, you must wake up. Enough is enough. Kenajiwa, enough is enough. We must come out and speak irrespective of tribe, region. We must come out and speak. And the time is now. We don't, as a people, allow this work to be for only Falana. We don't have to leave this for Wole Soyinka to handle. Everybody collectively, we are going to stand against every bad government. We are going to stand against whatever it is that will kill Nigerians. We are going to stand against everything that will enslave Nigerians and for them to die in silence. Stand up and speak. We are Nigerians. This is our country. We must stand up for our right. Nagodipa.
All right, my people. Thank you so much for watching. And please like, share, and subscribe. And I'll see you when I see you. Goodbye.